This is a certified hood classic.
A whole lot of drink. I'm sipping this cup all the way to the bank, and I'm doing a race. My phone keep blinking, I pick up the pace. Feel like I'm in space, smoking Zaza, I can't feel my face. See, we not the same, you smoking the eighth, my niggas they bringing in plates. A whole lot of drink. I'm sipping this cup all the way to the bank, and I'm doing a race.
First thing first, we just want to say thank you for letting me interview you, Zeph Mcfly.
No problem,
okay, Zeph Mcfly. I've been wanting to do this interview for a good minute now. Just talk about your music, who you are as an artist, and then where you got your inspiration from and your creativity. Right. We're gonna first talk about your background. We're gonna get into your recent album, and we're just gonna transition to wherever it goes.
Well, Zeph Mcfly, you know, it comes from my real name, my government name, and then I had to just find something to throw on it because I couldn't just go around using my nickname, which is Zeph. My family name was too dry, so I had to make something fit. I like Back to the Future, Marty McFly, you know what I'm saying? So I just Zeph McFly, and then boom, it fit.
Okay. So did you get any inspiration from, say, other artists and like the music industry of creating the McFly part? You have like Mick Jagger, you have other people who have like different names that's similar to that. So did you have any inspiration from them?
One musical inspiration that I had that inspired me to get my name is Pharrell. I've drawn like close to Pharrell's music being a teenager. And his style of dressing, his style of music, I feel like that's me, you know, just in a different version. So growing up, I just always try to put my own spin on it.
It's funny you said Pharrell because I can see like similar style to your music and even your personality of who you are, like your style of even fashion and the same like way of Pharrell, how he dressed. So do you like think that's really one of your artists you look up to?
Yeah, there's a lot of artists that I look up to. You know, I get a lot of inspiration from Pharrell. I wouldn't say he's my main because there's a lot of artists over the years that inspired me. Pharrell, Slick Rick, Jay-Z, EPMD, Wu-Tang. There's a lot of people. Pharrell has a lot influence on me because I connect with him more because I see a lot of myself in him. Like I was a skateboarder too. I was one of those backpacking kids too.
So let's talk about your background then. Let's get to know who Zeph Mcfly is.
Let's do that.
Where did you grow up? Like your borough, you know, your surrounding, your environment, community.
Well, I'm from Staten Island, New York, one of the 5 boroughs in New York City, from a neighborhood called Park Hill.
When I was leaving,
and
is when I felt the real warmth.
I come from a regular 3-sibling, mother and father in the house background, you know. My dad's always been in music. My dad's a producer, and he was a part of one of Staten Island's first rap groups. So music has always been around me, you know. And growing up in my neighborhood, rapping is like playing basketball, you know what I mean? It's like a hobby. So not really so much an escape, but it's like a hobby. Everybody raps, you know what I'm saying? Everybody raps. Everybody know how to make a word rhyme, put 2 words together.
You basically went into like that flow of the environment. You know what? I see rap around me, music around me. I'm basically born into it in a way.
Right, and I really liked it too. So I just ended up falling in.
For music, what is your genre of music? Like,
I make rap music.
Okay.
When you hear me on a song, you hear me rapping, but I make all types of music. I don't like to see myself as a rapper all the time. I like to see myself as an artist because I don't just rap. I make beats also. I engineer and I produce. So I can make anything. I can make R&B, I can make reggaeton, I can make reggae.
So it's not one style. You just see yourself in the music field as this exploring all types of taste too.
Right, all types of sound because I like sound. I like music. So I don't like to say I make rap. I make music.
What does music do for you? How do music make you feel?
It's music for me is therapeutic. It's my outlet for me to get out my thoughts and my emotions sometimes. And I'm a creative. I'm a creator. I like making things. You understand? So I like making beats. I like coming up with words and lines and, oh wow, he said that? Like, you know, having that shock value and giving people something that sticks to them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, giving people something to relate to. Because when you able to say something and somebody remembers it for 5 years, 10 years, it's even something that they want to hear on their wedding day. You know what I'm saying? It's very important.
So you want to make your music basically make a memory in a person's life when they hear it.
What I like to call it timeless music, because a lot of the music and it dies out. You hear it one time and then it's good for like a few weeks, a month, a few months, and then that's it, because nothing's really being said in the music. You know, I want my music to stands out, and I want it to stick with people because I'm actually saying something that they can relate to. You know, everybody, and there's all types of music, you know what I'm saying? You got your party stuff, but at the end of the day, you also need something else to, like you said, have something that people can live with, something that can stick with somebody, that can make an impact on their life. You know what I mean? So that's what it's all about, making art that impacts somebody's life.
So your music is art then?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's art.
Because when you ask sometimes an artist is, right? I'm using the word artist for people because sometimes even a lot of people who make music, they don't consider themselves an artist. But it's like, if you're making something, or you're creating something, you're an artist in a way. It doesn't necessarily have to be one, thing. And that's when you said you're not making only one kind of genre, you do all kind of genre because you're an artist of the music field. You're not really following trends to make your songs to be in the hype. You're trying to make your song be remembered later on. That's when you say the timeless when you make your music.
Like, I'm not trying to be like anybody. Like we all have our influences and elements that inspire us, but I'm not one of those artists that's blatantly trying to copy. I got my own sound, I have my own wave, I got my own place I want to take it. You know, like when I'm in the studio and I'm in the mood to create, I be feeling like Picasso. You know? The beat is my canvas, and I just take the words and just splat it on there like blah, 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 and then it's art. You know what I mean?
It's a lot of times when you hear people talk about doing collabs or even doing connection with in the music industry, you hear a lot of time they say New York lacks that with connection wise of helping one another. As an artist, do you see that like in the field?
Yeah, I see that. But me personally, as an artist, like, I'm not shy or biased to work with any other artist. Like how you articulate something, I can say, yo, I'm feeling that. That's dope. You feel me? I like to work with you. Or say, because I'm a producer, you got another producer, he has a beat, I like it. I'll say, yo, I like that beat. Can I have it? You know, like, I'm not shy. If somebody else can articulate something better than I can, I'm all for working with them, especially if I like it too.
Okay, because a lot of times you hear people, oh, it's a lot of envy, it's a lot of jealousy, it's a lot of like selfishness with, say, working with people. So they try their best not to, and it's more just like a solo thing. But or if it's just more like a close connection, they don't really branch out with like Alabama, and see how they can collab with each other. It's not really like this. It's one strict barrel. But you were saying a while ago that you're not an artist like that, but you do see sometimes it's like that.
Well, the music, a lot of my music that I have out right now is solo music, because when I do my music, I don't really, it's just me. You know what I'm saying? And I have my own sound, so not a lot of people can mesh with my sound and what I do. I just be doing my own thing in my own world. I got a few collaborations out there, but a lot of my and at the rate I make my music, I just doom song after song. So it just be me in the studio sometimes. So that's why it's just me on my music.
Think about being a producer as well too. Do you have a lot of artists reach out to you for producing their beats or even like helping them write sometimes? Do you like do that? Do you write for people? Would you write for people?
I can't say, I can't disclose that right now. Yeah, no, I do some writing for people, whoever inquires. I'm not gonna tell y'all who I'll be writing for, but sometimes it's like you in the studio with your bros, somebody recording, yo, I need a line, bro, give me a line. And you say da 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 da, and they go put that on the track. You know, like sometimes it's just that. Or I might have an artist come and say, yo, I need help with writing this song. Can you help me write this song? You know, or even me. I'll be in the studio sometimes, and I got my bros in the studio with me, and I get writer's block, and I can't think of a line, or I need one word or two words. I'm like, yo, bro, give me a line. Yo, bro, give me a word. And they find something, and they find something to click. You know, it's any contribution added is great. Is grateful.
Now, I don't want to, push that, question, but I do because we're on the topic.
Go ahead.
But you're talking about one line. I'm talking about like, have you ever probably like wrote a whole song for someone?
I've wrote a whole entire songs for people. I've done that. You gotta pay me for stuff like that though. You gotta pay me. You gotta pay me. Alright? Yesterday's price ain't today's price either. I'll tell you that.
Hey,
but yeah, I've done that.
Zeph Mcfly.
This is the music business. It's entertainment. A lot of these artists that you hear, they don't write their music. There's somebody writing it for them. Some people have the voice, they have the image, they have everything else, but they don't have
the creativity.
The creativity, or they need help. You have people who have the creativity, but they don't have the image, or they need help with the flow and putting it together. You know what I mean? So sometimes people get, when it comes to the art form and actually writing the lyrics, people get so hard and touchy, like, oh, I feel like if you're doing this, you should be writing your own stuff and that. But it doesn't actually call for that, because all it's about is making a good song.
No problem. Are you?
So it's about making a good song. Now, if you're one of those artists that says, oh, I'm the nicest writer and I'm then you better be writing your own stuff. You feel me? Me personally, I'm one of those. So I definitely do write all my own stuff when it comes to rapping. But if I'm doing like an R&B song where I have to sing, like, I'm not gonna hold you. With those, I need help, because to me, it's a different writing style. So I might have one of my mans that do R&B, or one of my homegirls. Yo, help me. I got these. Yeah, I'll be like, yo, I got these words, but they all over the place. Help me. You know what I'm saying? And they'll do that. But anytime you hear me rapping, nobody helped me with that. I'm the nicest rapper you ever heard.
In your opinion, do you feel like you have a bad song?
No. Honestly, no. Everything I put out is fine. And you could go listen to all my music and prove me wrong. It don't matter what it is. It could be a boom bap song. It could be a trap song. It could be a pop type song. Everything is fire.
I like the confidence. I love the confidence.
And like from being around music for so long, like I know a good song from a bad song when I hear one. Like they say in the music business, a hit is a hit. You know a hit when you hear one.
Have you been doing music?
I've been...
Not saying how long have you been around music, but how long have you been creating music?
I've been rapping since I was like... Since I was in school and I learned how to read and write, I've been rapping and writing lyrics. You know what I mean? And then I started like All right, when I was 14, I made my first song by myself. Like I wrote it, chose the beat, and recorded it by myself. I made my first song when I was 7 years old. My dad had made the beat and he recorded it. I wrote whatever lyrics of course he helped me when I'm fucking 7 years old.
Of course.
So,
But it's just so young that you had the love and you really know like that was just what you wanted to do. You put your words into the music for yourself.
Yeah, nah, I always said I'm gonna be a rapper. You know, like I'm from Park Hill. That's the neighborhood Wu-Tang is from. So seeing them at close range, you know, because I have closer connection with them. It's like, oh, nah, I could do this. So I'm young, I'm writing my raps, I'm saying my rhymes and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, nah, I'm gonna do this. I've been through all stages of it. You know, the graffiti, the rap battles. I used to walk around my projects battling people, you know, like doing stuff like that before I even had an actual song. In school, we sitting there banging on tables, sitting there freestyling and stuff. Like I've been immersed in the rap culture, like doing it since I was a child.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years? As a person and as with your music. So it's two separate questions. So let's start with as a person first.
5 years as a person, see myself more money, bigger house, family getting bigger, more success. I don't know with the music. You might catch like 3 more projects. I got a few projects in the vault, so you might catch a couple of those. I'ma still be producing. I might still be engineering. I don't know.
It's good to envision yourself, but it's also sometimes have some realistic thoughts to it. Like you never know where life can turn for you. You know, who knows? Y'all might get a Wave Runner Part 2. I would like a Wave Runner Part 2 because I ain't even gonna talk about the album for this video. We're gonna do that for the second one because the creativity, the love I have for that album, I'm like, man, you should have dropped that album a long time ago.
Yeah, it was long overdue.
Long
I appreciate
time ago.
it,
especially the last song. I think that's a summer anthem.
Everybody sleep, like, see?
That is listen, yo, we gonna play that song at the end of the video. Y'all gonna hear it and y'all gonna tell Zeph in the comments that is a summer anthem because when I heard that I was like, yo, this is creating something different.
Whole different sound.
Like I'm gonna just say this about that album. That album, it made me feel different emotions with it. It made me feel like I'm really hearing the lyrical part, but I'm also hearing something that can turn up to it. And I speak about the last song mostly because when I heard the last song, I was like, oh, this is something that I was not expecting.
Yeah.
So when I was like, I'm bumping it, I'm like, yo, this man is really doing a whole different flow into that. And to have something unexpected done and it be so well and produced in a way that's like, you know it's going to get hits, it's like, wow, I see a lot for you in the future.
Thank you,
I see a lot for you in the future.
I try to be original.
I just have to say thank you, Zeph Mcfly, for this interview. Thank you for giving me your time out your busy day. I know we've been needing to get this interview done, and we're going to have another part interview where we're going to go more into depth into Zeph's background. You're going to see his scene, you're going to see where the music is being produced, where the beats is being, you know, made, everything that's put into his music. So thank you again, Zeph Mcfly. And do you have anything to say to the viewers that's watching me?
I just have to say thank you for having me, Zabby. I appreciate you. All the viewers, y'all go follow me on Instagram, Zeph Mcfly. That's Z-E-P-H McFly, M-C-F-L-Y, and that's on everything. Zeph Mcfly on Instagram. You go to iTunes, you go to Spotify, YouTube, everything. I'm on there.
Everything will also be in the bio and the description below too. So definitely check out Zeph Mcfly and go stream his latest album.
Yeah, Wave
See
Runner.
something?
Wave
Let me
Runner the
see
mixtape.
something.
Wave Runner the mixtape out right now. Love and Thunder, my new single, out right now. Both banging. Zeph, that beat is banging.
If you see a bad girl, tell her don't front. If you see a skinny girl, tell her don't front. Walk around with all that ass, don't hurt none. Baby, this your song, and come on, you gon' twerk some. Go, don't hurt none. This your song, and come on, you gon' twerk some. Put your hands on your knees, girl, twerk some. Baby, drop low to the floor, don't hurt none. Come on, and the temperature's warming. I'm in the studio at 6 in the morning, yawning. Hit the spliff, now I'm coughing. Give me herb, it enhance my performance. Short man, but my
Damn, son, where'd you find this? Real trap shit. This is a certified hood classic.
I'm with your girl, we getting flirty. Pouring the walk, I'm sipping on dirty. She wanna drive the boat, she thirsty. She throw